Coming up on Green River Now, protests took place around the state and nation yesterday in what experts say may be one of the biggest in the nation's history. Next, big economic news for Barren County has been announced, what you can expect and how this will impact the job market in the state next. These stories and more coming up on Green River Now. Good evening and thank you for joining me on Green River Now. Today is Sunday, October 19th. I'm Broden Woodruff. We start with the big story this evening. Protests occurred all across the state and nation in an attempt to pressure the Trump administration for actions committed by the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement and other actions in which organizers claim are leading the nation into authoritarianism. Dozens of protests were scheduled over the weekend across the state, including four in Jefferson County alone. In quote, we did what many claimed was impossible, peacefully mobilized millions of people to take to the streets and declare with one voice, America has no kings, organizers stated on the No Kings website. Protests took place in all 50 states, Canada, and Europe, quickly becoming one of the country's biggest protests. The Trump administration and Republicans opposed the protests, with some members of the party calling them, in quote, hate America rallies. House Speaker Mike Johnson stated in an interview with Fox News, in quote, the theory we have right now is they have a Hate America rally that is scheduled for October 18th on the National Mall. It is all the pro Hamas wing and Antifa people. They're all coming out. And some unfortunate news, three teenagers were killed and multiple injuries occurred in a two-vehicle crash at the intersection of Veterans Outer Loop and North Jackson Highway in Glasgow on Friday night. Preliminary investigations revealed that a 2016 Nissan Altima being operated by 18-year-old Asa Howard from Edmonton was traveling northbound on North Jackson Highway and was traveling through the intersection with Veterans Outer Loop when he collided with 2017 Toyota Highlander being operated by Timothy Houchins from Glasgow, who was traveling eastbound on Veterans Outer Loop. Asa Howard and an 18-year-old passenger identified as Caden French from Glasgow were transported by the Baron Metcalf EMS to TJ Sampson Hospital, where they were life-flighted out for their injuries. Passenger 21-year-old Jebbery Sweat from Glasgow was transported to TJ Sampson for his injuries and later released. Passenger 18-year-old Emily Corbin from Hart County, as long with passenger 14-year-old juvenile from Bowling Green and a 17-year-old juvenile from Edmonton, were pronounced deceased. Timothy Houchins was transported by a personal vehicle and passenger identified as Stephen Eastis were transported to TJ Sampson Hospital by the Hart County EMS for their injuries. The Kentucky Council for Exceptional Children has selected the Hodgensville Police Department as their 2025 Business of the Year. HPD was nominated by the staff at LaRue County High School for the department's efforts in supporting district students. In quote, one honor, stated the release on Facebook. Thanks to Mrs. Boone and all her staff for allowing HPD to be a part of these students' lives. HPD will receive recognition in November at KYCEC annual conference in Louisville. If you or anyone you know retired from Campbellsville University with 20 or more years in service, your help is needed. A legacy garden is planned on campus to honor those who have retired from Campbellsville College or Campbellsville University with at least 20 years of service. Your help is needed in gathering all names and other information needed to engrave the bricks that will make up the garden. End quote. We ask that the retirees or families of retirees send the name that should be inscribed on the brick, the last title the person held in their years of service. I also hope a short bio on each retiree can be obtained, stated Joan McKinney. That information can be sent to Joan McKinney at mickjoan23 at gmail.com. Tate Incorporated, a leader in data center infrastructure solutions, has announced plans to open its largest North American facility in Glasgow. The corporation will be investing $61.2 million, creating 400 new full-time jobs to Barren County, making it the largest economic development project in the county for nearly 20 years. The Barren County government stated on Facebook, end quote, we're proud to welcome Tate and Kingspan Group to our community and look forward to the incredible opportunities this will bring to Glasgow and all of Barren County. The governor's office stated, end quote, we are thrilled that Tate plans to make Glasgow their new Kentucky home with the largest job creations project we have seen in Barren County in almost 20 years. Kentucky has secured our place as a manufacturing leader with our skilled workforce in prime location, and companies across the globe are taking notice. As some of you may know, in June I attended the Frankfurt and DC youth tours, visiting the National Mall, Marine Corps Sunset Parade, museums, and even cruised the Potomac River on a party boat. The Kentucky Electric Cooperatives has announced the 2026 Kentucky Youth Tour, the same program which sent me to the nation's capital back in June. If you are interested in learning more about the government, politics, the history of the states, or even just want to get out of the house for a week, then you should sign up for the NRECA Youth Tour. It was truly a life changing experience, an eye opening experience, and in the end, the experiences and knowledge I took from the trip helped me get to where I am now, and helped me start the very program you are watching right now. To any upcoming seniors, I highly recommend you to sign up and become the next generation of leaders. Each co op has its own requirements and selection process, but the Kentucky Electric Cooperatives typically require each student to be a current junior slash upcoming senior, have great behavior, and good academic standing. And that's the end of our show tonight. To find more on the Green River region, check out our website, greenrivermedia.org. We're also on Facebook at Green River Media and Instagram at Green River Media Group. From the Green River Media Studios in Greensburg, good night and take care.